Okay, guys, so this is an extended of the reading I did this morning, okay? And this is going to have to do probably with quite a few of you, but at the same time, it's going to mean something different for each one. We're getting right here, we're getting EWAS, which means life speeding up, but it also means defense, and it also means there may be an obstacle in your way. So don't be too in your current for right now in this present time. Don't be so gung-ho to run forward, okay? Consider the uses of adversity, some kind of obstacle in your path. Because if you take your time, you're going to be glad that you did, okay? And the reason why that is you may discover something, some type of secret, or something that you've got to figure out what to do with it, okay? Either something regarding you or regarding people around you. And you're going to need to stop and stand still and think about this during this time of birth, because you're going to have to decide, can I use this to help other people? You need to think about how you're going forth in the future to help other people, okay? And again, we have the birth rune, which is where it's talking about while you're going through this awakening, you're going to be getting rid of the I. You're going to be getting rid of, just me and me, okay? Because you have tier, which is, justice, defense, or legal issues, the spiritual warrior, and it's saying here for you not to think just about what can help you, but what can help other people. Because then we have Othilla, which is Othilla, when it's right side up, we're talking about the tribe. We're talking about your family, your foundation. With it being reversed, you don't want things that you know to be true regarding your family, what you've been taught. Some of it's not going to make sense anymore, okay? So this is saying not to be held back by everything that you think you know, because there's stuff that you don't know, okay? The secret, okay? Overall, looking at this, a delay being beneficial, okay? You're going to be glad that you did, all right? Because some things that are going to come up after you think about them during this awakening, you're going to need to stop and think about how can you help more, how going forth into the future, you're going to be able to help other people, okay? Don't let people tell you you can't do it. Don't let old things that, things that used to work in the past aren't going to work in the future, okay? So this is going to apply to just a few of you because of something new that's happening that you've never been aware of before, okay? So take your time. See what's going to help, what's not going to help. Things that are hidden are going to come to light, and you're going to have to think about them. You're going to have to stop and think about them because, this is also a doorway. Because while you're going through this new birth, some of the old stuff is just not going to apply anymore, guys. You're on a new path. You're on a new spiritual awakening. You are going through something you've never gone through before. So this, I think, is for more newbies than it is others. And some of you, you've had an inkling to it. You've had an idea of it. You've had a feeling of it from the past, okay? And you are going into the future, you're going to be just shocked by everything that's going on around you and by what you're picking up, okay? So this is only going to apply to some of you. Some of you it's going to apply to now. Some of you it's going to apply in the future. But for all of you guys that are now starting to really go through a great spiritual awakening, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. I'm just saying, guys, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm picking up. And I can just feel the energy from this of what it's going to be. Old conditioning, old authority. And I still feel like this has to do with some of the younger people. But it could still be talking about latent healers that are older, that are now realizing that it's coming about. And you're going to have to stop and you're going to have to just figure out how you're feeling, guys, because it's going to be new and you're not quite going to know what to do with it. And you're going to have to let loose of some things that you always need to be true in your life. Maybe it's your religious beliefs. Maybe it's a certain way of life that all of a sudden just feels like a new skin. It feels uncomfortable. And you need to break free of all that. That's what this is talking about. So rather you're younger and going through this for the first time, or rather you're older and going through this for the first time. Do not let other people, places, things, and old conditioning hold you back. We need you for the future. New birth, guys. All right. This one just insisted on coming out. And guys, this was a drop reading. I just took all my runes, dropped them. This is what came out, and I put them up in the order. And then I had to look at them and figure out what they were trying to tell me, and this is what they're telling me. So some of you guys that are going through an awakening for the first time, like a ton of bricks, take a deep breath. It'll be okay. All right, this is an extended reading, guys. Atlanta, Scott, Lighthouse, be a light in the darkness. Guys, we need each and every single one of you, because it just feels like the energy is getting denser and more dimmer. I can't even, I feel like I feel like a freaking cell tower picking up all the signals, guys. All right. This is the extended to the reading I did earlier. I had to actually come home and sit down and do this because it just refused to let me go. So this needed to come out. All right, guys. Have a blessed day.